Carl Jung, a famous Swiss psychologist and psychoanalyst, was not only a great scholar but also the foundation of a profound psychological framework focused on personal development and self-exploration. He not only studied human behavior but also delved into the unconscious world, an invisible but incredibly important part of our lives. One of the prominent concepts Jung introduced is individuation, a long, challenging, yet incredibly fascinating journey to become the person each of us is destined to be. It is a process of uncovering deep potential within ourselves, understanding what we truly need, and what we can achieve. Individuation, according to Jung, is not an easy goal or a straightforward path, but a lifelong journey. It involves integrating different aspects of the self, from the conscious to the unconscious, from creative elements to the darker corners of our personalities. Achieving this wholeness not only helps us live in harmony with ourselves, but also creates a meaningful and balanced life. His philosophy, known as Jungian philosophy, shows that only when we understand ourselves fully and accept everything that belongs to us can we develop and change sustainably. Jung left a monumental intellectual legacy with famous works such as The Psychology of the Unconscious, Man and His Symbols, The Archetypes and the Collective Unconscious, and many other research projects. These works not only help us understand human psychology, but also open doors to self-exploration, helping individuals identify and harness potential abilities they may not have recognized before. In this video, we will explore how to apply Jung's principles to everyday life to improve ourselves. We will learn how to face personal challenges, overcome fears and insecurities, and most importantly, how to build more positive and healthier relationships. With Jung's guidance, we will learn to find the path to our true selves, living a fuller and happier life. Number 1. Understanding your unconscious. Jung, one of the greatest psychologists of the 20th century, said that our vision is only truly clear when we can look into the heart of ourselves. He shared, "Those who look outside dream. Those who look inside awaken." This quote serves as a powerful reminder of the importance of self-reflection and exploring the deeper aspects of our inner selves. According to Jung, one of the most important parts of the human journey is discovering the unconscious, and he especially emphasized the concept of the shadow. The shadow is the unconscious part of each person, consisting of traits and emotions that we deny or refuse to acknowledge about ourselves. It's the hidden part within us, containing aspects we consider bad, shameful, or unacceptable. Jung explained that these traits might include anger, jealousy, envy, greed, pride, or even laziness or a desire for power. We tend to reject these and strive to project a perfect image, pretending we don't have these qualities. But in reality, these suppressed parts don't just disappear. Instead, they quietly accumulate, and when they explode, they can lead to uncontrollable reactions that affect our relationships and diminish our sense of self-control. A common example is someone who is perceived as gentle but harbors repressed anger. When faced with a triggering situation, this anger might suddenly erupt, causing conflicts that might push others away. These buried emotions often surface in moments of weakness, making us feel out of control and resulting in undesirable consequences in our personal and professional lives. Jung believed that the only way to deal with this is by confronting our shadow. Facing the shadow requires 3 main steps. 1. Familiarize yourself with your shadow. The first step is to recognize and understand the unconscious aspects of yourself. This means asking deep questions like, why do I act this way? To become familiar with your shadow, you need to look back at past situations where you felt you acted inappropriately and try to analyze the reasons behind your reactions. Intense reactions like anger or any negative emotions may signal that you are avoiding a part of yourself. 2. Accept your shadow. Once you've identified the repressed traits, the next step is to learn to accept them. This doesn't mean agreeing with all the negative traits, but understanding that they are an integral part of who you are. You must ask yourself, why do I feel ashamed of this trait? When do I typically act this way? This helps you recognize that rejecting these traits only makes them stronger. If you don't accept them, you can't change them. 3. Integrate your shadow. The final step is to effectively integrate these traits into your life. This doesn't mean allowing anger or greed to take over your life, but when you feel these negative impulses, you'll analyze and understand them. For example, Instead of letting anger flare up during an argument, you can recognize the anger, ask yourself why you're feeling this way, and use this awareness to handle the situation more maturely and intelligently. This not only helps you control your emotions, but also allows you to resolve conflicts without harming others. Jung believed that the shadow is not something inherently bad or to be completely eliminated. Rather, it's a part of the process of self-improvement. When you face and accept your shadow, you not only become stronger, but also have the ability to create healthier relationships and achieve inner peace. The shadow, although it may contain uncomfortable parts of yourself, can truly be a teacher that helps you grow. Therefore, Jung saw working with the unconscious and the shadow as one of the most crucial steps in self-improvement. Number 2. Working with your process of individuation. According to Carl Jung, individuation is the process of becoming a whole being, a complete individual, which includes our deep, unique, and irreplaceable self. It's a journey of self-awareness, where you understand yourself and grow through your experiences, emotions, thoughts, and actions. Jung believed that individuation is not a destination but a continuous journey that never truly ends. As such, this process is not just about perfecting one part of yourself, but about understanding and connecting with all parts of you, including those hidden in the unconscious. One of Jung's most significant teachings is his work on what he called the individuation process. This is a process by which a person separates from their dependency on the group and society to become a unique individual with their own identity. Living in a society full of relationships and rules, we tend to become edited versions of ourselves, trying to meet societal expectations. This often happens unintentionally, but the pretense is almost unavoidable. Imagine laughing at jokes you don't find funny, pretending to be interested in a topic you don't care about, or acting more confident or important than you really feel. Sometimes, you might even say you're fine when you're not. It's as though you're living in a play, performing for others, trying to get them to see you the way you want to be seen. This is what Jung refers to as the persona. The persona can be simply understood as a mask you wear when you're in social situations. It's the way you want others to perceive you and the impression you want to create. However, the persona is not a fixed entity. We develop our persona over time, from childhood, as we learn social rules, form connections, and adjust ourselves to fit into society. Everyone has multiple personas, depending on the social context. You might have one persona with family, another with friends, and a different one at work. Each persona reflects a part of who you are, but none of them represent your true essence. When you overly identify with your persona, you begin to feel disconnected from your true self. You'll find yourself constantly disappointed because what you're putting out there isn't who you really are. This not only undermines your confidence, but also increases the influence of your shadow in your life. The suppressed parts of your unconscious may flare up in moments of weakness, and you'll face uncontrollable reactions. That's why Jung emphasized that working on yourself isn't about creating an ideal version of you, but rather recognizing who you really are and allowing all parts of yourself, both conscious and unconscious, to integrate and express themselves. The path to individuation, according to Jung, is the process of integrating the conscious and unconscious. This includes working with the shadow, confronting and accepting parts of yourself that you've ignored or refused to acknowledge. You need to distinguish between what is part of your persona and what is the true essence of who you are. The self is your totality, encompassing your past, present, and potential future. It's a unified entity, containing opposites that can coexist peacefully, like consciousness and persona. The self is not a fixed concept, it's always evolving. Therefore, the individuation process is never truly complete. You must continually seek and explore yourself, diving into the unconscious, observing and analyzing your persona, and identifying your true essence. However, individuation is not an easy process. It requires perseverance and a mind that's always ready to confront the darker parts of yourself. To achieve this, you must learn to analyze your emotions, behaviors, motivations, and reasons. This can be done after social interactions, but it's most effective when you have solitude, time, and space to reflect on yourself. Sitting down and asking yourself about your actions, reactions, and feelings will help you understand yourself more deeply. Journaling or meditation are excellent ways to create space for self-reflection and gain a clearer understanding of those unexplored parts of you. This process is a challenging journey that demands patience. However, when you learn to integrate consciousness with the unconscious, recognize and reconcile the parts of yourself, you will feel freedom and truth in your life. Individuation not only brings profound self-awareness, but also opens up opportunities for you to live a true and meaningful life. Number 3. Self-care. To quote Carl Jung, "Your soul requires nourishment because the drought is weighing down its world." This statement reflects one of the core principles in Jung's philosophy of self-care and personal development. Doing shadow work and engaging in the process of individuation can bring many psychological benefits, but to undertake these tasks, you must first care for yourself. Both physical and mental health should be considered the solid foundation before diving into this deep journey. It's important to note that you cannot turn inward and work on yourself if your external conditions are unstable. You can only truly care for yourself when your basic needs like food, safety, shelter, and rest have been met. While these factors might seem familiar to most people, Jung emphasized that material and emotional safety are prerequisites for you to engage in deeper work, like self-awareness and personal growth. This doesn't mean you have to achieve perfection in every aspect of life before caring for yourself. However, you must have essential elements like a home, stable work, and people who care and support you. Self-care isn't just about physical well-being, but also emotional well-being. You need both material and emotional resources to begin the soul development process and gain a clearer understanding of who you are. Jung offered many pieces of advice on how to improve your external life. He asserted that one of the most important things is setting clear boundaries and career standards. These standards don't have to be high or unattainable, but should be practical and achievable. You may not have your dream job or ideal circumstances, but you can always take pride in the work you do now. Sometimes, pride doesn't come from landing the perfect job, but from the process of how you approach and carry out your work. Jung encouraged you to ask yourself, are you doing your best? What can you do to add a personal touch to your work? Which parts of your work reflect who you truly are? These are crucial starting questions that help you connect with yourself in everything you do, even if you haven't reached your grand goals yet. Another important lesson Jung provided is the search for balance in life. Just as your true self has opposites that need to be harmonized, your life also needs a balance between work, social connections, and time for yourself. This means that for every hour of work, you must make sure you have time to rest. For every moment spent with others, you must also dedicate time to yourself. Balancing work and rest will help you maintain energy and motivation throughout your journey of personal development. Balance is not only about time, but also physical and mental health. Jung advised that you should eat healthily, sleep well, exercise regularly, and create daily moments of relaxation. In a world full of busyness and stress, the pursuit of wealth can cause you to neglect your basic spiritual and health needs. Therefore, seeking balance is crucial to achieving long-term and sustainable satisfaction in life. One way to maintain balance in a busy world is by starting to build routines and specific plans. Creating daily schedules or goals helps you have an overview of what needs to be done, while also helping you allocate time properly for various activities. This is an excellent way to avoid being overwhelmed by tasks and stay focused on what truly matters. You'll feel more comfortable with a clear vision of your life and be able to carry out your tasks without feeling burdened. Finally, one of the practices Jung considered vital is appreciation and the ability to recognize beauty in life. He believed that recognizing beauty isn't just a form of enjoyment, but an essential skill that enriches your soul. According to Jung, if you cannot appreciate beauty in life, you will never feel satisfied with what you have. This can lead to emotional deprivation, making you feel inadequate and unable to truly connect with yourself. One of the best ways to develop this ability is through art and nature. Spending time appreciating the beauty of nature, enjoying works of art, or simply finding joy in the simple moments of life will help you foster a sense of gratitude and appreciation for what you have. Not only does this enrich your life, but it also creates a healthy mental state, supporting your physical and emotional growth. In conclusion, to effectively engage in self-improvement, work with the unconscious and the persona, you need to care for yourself in a holistic way. This includes meeting basic needs like food, rest, and shelter, but also creating a safe and healthy space for personal development. With a solid foundation, you will have the strength to face challenges in both work and life, while maintaining balance in every area. Good self-care is the key to becoming the best version of yourself, helping you grow and progress on your path to individuation. Number 4. Daily self-reflection. Carl Jung once said, "To discover what is truly personal within yourself requires profound reflection," and suddenly we realize that discovering our personality is an extremely difficult task. This quote not only reflects the truth about the journey of self-awareness, but also highlights one of the most important aspects of personal development: self-reflection. It's not just a habit. It's a powerful tool that helps you face yourself, explore deep-seated motivations, and identify unconscious elements within your psyche. According to Jung, daily self-reflection is an essential part of the individuation process, helping you integrate both your conscious and unconscious sides, as well as the light and dark aspects of yourself. When you begin self-reflection, it's not just about looking back on your day. It's about confronting yourself. Reflection allows you to notice emotions, actions, and thoughts that you may not have been aware of in the moment. You may not realize how you reacted during a stressful situation, but when you sit down and take the time to reflect, you may uncover reactions you never noticed before. This not only helps you understand yourself better, but also serves as a way to become more holistic and authentic in life. Jung recommended practicing self-reflection daily in various forms. One popular method is meditation, where you calm your mind and listen to whatever arises without judgment. But this method isn't the only one. You can also take a few minutes each day to journal your thoughts and feelings, or simply contemplate specific questions in a structured way. Doing so helps you uncover behavioral patterns, motivations, and aspects of yourself you might not have consciously recognized before. The questions Jung encouraged you to ask yourself during self-reflection not only help you identify aspects of yourself, but also allow you to understand your values, beliefs, and actions. Here are some specific questions you can incorporate into your daily self-reflection practice to explore yourself more deeply. Your worldview and beliefs. How do these beliefs influence the way you perceive the world and act in life? Do these beliefs hinder your growth? Confronting negative or limiting beliefs is an important step toward changing them, expanding your perspective, and growing stronger in all areas of life. Your actions and the motivations behind them. Why did you act the way you did today? Do you feel your actions truly reflect your authentic self? Do these actions come from your genuine desires? Or are they reactions to external factors such as social pressure, a need for acceptance, or even fear? Understanding the motivations behind your actions will help you live more consciously and make proactive, intentional decisions. Your goals and the person you want to become. Are you on the right path to achieving this goal? If not, what mistakes have you made, and how can you adjust your course? Reflecting on your goals helps clarify what you want to achieve in life and what's standing in your way. The personality traits you find repulsive. Sometimes we tend to deny or refuse to acknowledge aspects of ourselves we don't like. Yet, these very traits often hold valuable information about undeveloped parts of ourselves or areas that need confronting. Being honest with yourself about these weaknesses allows you to recognize and change them instead of letting them become obstacles on your personal growth journey. Your dreams. Jung placed great importance on dreams, viewing them as a window into the unconscious. Each dream, no matter how strange or confusing, contains crucial messages about emotions, feelings, and unrecognized elements. Recording and analyzing your dreams helps clarify hidden emotions, creating opportunities for more balanced and informed self-development. Archetypes. Jung believed that we each carry distinct archetypes, such as the mother, the hero, or the shadow. These archetypes may appear in our behavior and in the stories we tell about ourselves. By recognizing these archetypes, you can gain deeper insight into the underlying motivations behind your actions and decisions, as well as identify aspects of yourself that might need to change or evolve. By asking yourself these questions daily, you not only deepen your self-awareness but also engage in shadow work, a process that helps integrate opposing forces within yourself. This not only helps you develop your personality, but also enables you to live a more authentic life in harmony with yourself. The more you understand yourself, the easier it becomes to care for yourself in the best way possible, bringing you closer to your goal of becoming the best version of yourself. Number 5. Searching for meaning in life. Carl Jung's famous quote, "The only purpose of human existence is to light the darkness of pure existence," is not just a profound philosophical statement, but a powerful call to seek meaning in life. For many, existing in a world full of chaos, suffering, and injustice can leave us feeling abandoned and directionless. This, in fact, is an increasingly common issue in modern society, where many feel life lacks clear purpose and is just a random series of uncontrollable events. However, according to Jung, viewing life this way is a serious mistake and can lead to the failure of discovering our true value. In Jung's perspective, seeking an ideal, a greater belief, or a meaningful purpose is an essential condition for confronting life's difficulties. He believed that a person without faith in anything will easily be defeated by life, as without something to hold on to, every blow life delivers becomes an insurmountable challenge. On the other hand, when we have strong faith, it's like a branch we can grab onto when we fall, helping to steady us and providing the motivation to continue. That belief becomes a powerful source of encouragement, helping us see purpose and meaning in every action, leading to fulfillment and a sense of mental security in life. Jung pointed out that one way to develop personally is by adopting a certain lens or worldview, through which we can understand and explain life's events. If the world were truly a random and cruel place, then we, too, would be mere parts of an endless cycle with no purpose or meaning. But Jung rejected this idea, asserting that humans have the ability to control themselves and rise above circumstances to find meaning and purpose in life. Choosing a belief or a specific value system allows people to find ways to live and respond to the world around them in a positive and proactive manner. To illustrate this view, Jung encouraged us not to feel bound to a specific religion, although religion can be one of the best ways to build faith and understanding of the world. Other spiritual views, or a personal philosophy of life, can also help us find meaning. For example, those who follow the doctrine of karma are often highly motivated to live ethically and do good deeds because they believe good actions will bring about positive results. Similarly, those who believe in the power of hard work and perseverance may find greater motivation to give their best effort, believing that their efforts will be rewarded. A person who believes that love is the root of all human behavior will be more attuned to the suffering of others and seek ways to help them. Each belief and worldview offers a different kind of motivation. The key is that when we face difficulties, challenges, and even failures in life, we can find a perspective that helps explain the unwanted events or gives us a way to reframe what has happened. Rather than letting failure bring us down, we can find meaning in it, use those lessons to adjust our plans, modify our actions, and continue moving forward. According to Jung, seeking meaning in life is not an easy journey, but it is the key to living a purposeful life, with a clear direction and full of significance. If we can build a solid belief system and live by those values, we will have the strength and patience to face any challenge that comes our way. This not only helps us overcome pain and injustice, but also creates a life brimming with opportunities for growth and freedom. Finally, Jung emphasized that the ultimate goal for each individual is to find light in the darkness, to discover meaning in the difficult moments, and to find peace in a chaotic world. In doing so, we not only help ourselves overcome challenges, but also spread faith and hope to those around us. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to check out more of our content, where we help you discover success and happiness through beautiful philosophical insights. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much for watching.